No. La 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 la. That is so pretty. Hey guys, it's me Sylvia, back with another video. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my... Okay, I just had to show off my boobs a little bit because I contoured them. I'm wearing a push-up. They're looking good. My new bodysuit. Anyways, enough about my boobs. Who needs a boob job when you got makeup, am I right? Anyways, today I am very excited to be reviewing a new product from Colourpop. It is called the Supernova Shadow. They sent these to me today and I just had to make a video ASAP as soon as I swatched them, and that is because they really reminded me of the Stila what are these called? Like, it's honestly such a long name that I always forget it, and I've used them so many times. Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eye, like, see, no wonder I forgot. But anyway, the Stila Magnificent Glitter Eyeshadow Liquid thingies. This is like, looked so similar to it. When I swatched it, I was so excited because this is pretty pricey and Colourpop is a more affordable brand. So I was like, okay. And I know they have great quality makeup. So obviously I'm gonna be very excited about that and really hope that it is a good dupe, or at least similar to the Stila ones, because honestly, ever since the Stila ones came out, I've been obsessed with them, but they've been out for a while now and they are so popular, but I still feel like I haven't seen much of anything similar to them from other brands. Like, I'm sure other brands have come out with similar product. Maybe I just don't know about them, but still by far to me, the most popular kind of liquid shadow product has definitely been the Stila ones for quite some time. So the fact that now an affordable brand has come out with something that looks pretty similar to it, at least from the swatches, we will see when I try it on, I am just like so freaking excited. And that's why we're doing this review the day I got them. So enough with the talking, let's get right into the video today. We're gonna talk about the product price, we're gonna talk about packaging, formula, compare it to the Stila shadows, all of that. So if you wanna see that, then just keep on watching. So they came out with 5, I just had to quickly count them there, 5 different shades, but honestly, they kind of look pretty similar other than this purple shade here. These two are like a coppery red kind of shade, and then these two are like gold shades. So I want them to come out with more shades just right off the bat, but we'll get into that. They retail for $7 each, which is amazing. That's really affordable, especially compared to the Stila ones. So if the quality and the formula is just as good, like, we're gonna be happy, right? So I received them in PR and it came with this cute little note. It says, somehow, some way, we've managed to bottle up the stars in the sky to create our new Supernova Shadow. That's cute. Our newest liquid shadow packs a punch with metallic foil, glitter, and cool liquid texture that makes it super versatile to use. It's supposed to be a high impact metallic shine that will send you into hyperspace. So it's really cute how they compare it to like a supernova. It brings like a new fresh look to this type of product, even though we have seen a couple of other products like it on the market, like the Stila ones. It just, you know, makes it seem something special. You're getting a little piece of the universe, a supernova, in your makeup. So that makes me want to have it, even though I have some other stuff that's similar to it. So let's just get right into swatching them so you guys can see the shades. So this is Hard to Impress. It's a warm red with gold duochrome and silver, gold, and copper glitter. And this is Firecracker. It's a cool tone burgundy with gold duochrome and silver, gold, and green glitter. This is Dragon. It's a bright copper with pink, teal, silver, and gold glitter. This is Moonlit. It's a vibrant purple and it has pink, turquoise, and violet glitter. And last is Walk of Fame. It's a true gold with silver glitter. And these are all of them swatched together. So all of them swatched together makes me so happy. They are so beautiful. And when I first received the product, I thought the colors were pretty similar, but when I swatched them, you can see that they are pretty distinct from one another, and I'm actually really digging the shades. I think if you are gonna launch just a few colors first, these are great shades to start out with. And I'm pretty sure Stila did that too. They only came out with like a few shades at first and then they expanded the line. I kind of wish they would come out with more shades though, because I love them so much. But maybe Colourpop will, and then I won't have to buy the Stila ones. Prince is just staring at me in the corner of the room. Is making me so sad. He just wants to cuddle. Prince, I feel you, buddy. So they swatched really well. They're very pigmented, didn't seem to be too streaky or need too many layers to swatch. So I have high hopes for when we apply it on our lids. Also, it dried down pretty quickly, which I'm happy about, because obviously with any liquid or cream product, if you're applying it anywhere where there's natural texture or wrinkles like our eyelids, you need it to dry down so then it doesn't crease. So that seems like it's gonna be good, but we'll test it out. Also, just from the swatches, you can see there is quite a bit of glitter in each one. And from how they really describe the colors. They've put different tones of glitter in every single one, so it reflects differently. And I think that's pretty unique to the Stila ones, because the Stila ones only seem to reflect like a silver glitter. I'm gonna swatch a couple of the Stila ones next to some of the shades that I think are the most similar to the Stila ones that I own. They won't be exact, obviously, but we'll see like the true difference in the formula if we see it side by side. So let's try that. I have my favorite shade, which is Rose Gold Retro from Stila. I use this so much. So I'll swatch it right next to Hard to Impress. Side by side, you can really see that the Stila one is a lot more of a like a lighter rose gold kind of pink, and Hard to Impress, the Colourpop one, is definitely a more rich copper color. I feel like the formula, like the glitter and like the color of the glitter and everything differs for each shade for both brands. So let's just do one more shade of the Stila one so we can get a general idea of the difference between the formulas. So this is Smoky Storm from Stila, and this is swatched next to Walk of Fame. So again, the color difference is pretty apparent. The Smoky Storm is more of like a smoky gray. The name suits it well. Whereas Walk of Fame is definitely more of like a bronzy, even like a champagne kind of copper to me. So now focusing on just like the formula of the two, I can definitely see that the Stila ones have quite a bit more glitter in them. So when the light hits it, you can see the Stila ones shine a little bit brighter. They have the glitter reflecting off of it. So even from far away here, you can see the Stila ones tend to reflect a lot of the light. I would say that this one is probably the most sparkly one with glitter from all the Colourpop ones, and the purple one is probably the least amount of glitter in it. And that's probably just because each shade for Colourpop, as we read in the description of them, has like different colors of glitter. So some of them probably reflect the light brighter or whatever, but it just seems overall the Stila ones seem to have more glitter. That being said though, the Colourpop ones are so metallic, and they go on a little bit smoother than the Stila ones, probably because there seems to be less glitter or just like smaller pieces of glitter in the Colourpop ones. But another really big difference between the two of them is definitely in the wands. So these are the wands side by side. You can see it's like a long flat paddle. My nails need to be filled, don't judge me. They are so long. I've been traveling, you guys, okay? So that's a huge similarity between the two products as well, is the applicator, and I love that applicator. I wouldn't want them to change it. I'm not sure how you could improve the applicator, because it just really allows you to paint on the product so nicely, and it works for me for the Stila one, so I know it'll definitely work for me for the Colourpop ones. So I like the wands, but they're the same. So only big difference that I can see right now between the swatches is obviously the color and the amount of glitter in each product. But who knows if you can see those differences when you apply, because obviously products can change when you apply on your face. They sometimes aren't what you expect. So now let's get on with an eye look to see how they apply on the lid. So it says that you can wear the Supernova shadow underneath your eyeshadows as a long-lasting glittery base. You can wear it over your shadows as a glittery topper, or you can wear it alone. So we're gonna create a look around the Supernova shadows. I'm not sure yet if I want to do one eye Stila or one eye Supernova, just because I feel like everyone kind of knows how the Stila ones already look on the eyes. I think we'll only do the Colourpop Supernova shadows just because I don't have the exact same colors between the Stila and the Colourpop ones. So that's gonna kind of throw it off a bit, and I already know the formula of the Stila ones. So we'll talk about the difference in application after. So I've already primed my lids with my soft ochre paint pot from MAC. So now I'm gonna go in with some of the shadows from their Element Surprise palette. This is one of their newest fall palettes as well. It's so cute, and it's only 16 bucks. So let's see how this applies. So I'm gonna go in with this shade first. So I'm gonna apply this just above the crease, under the brow bone. Now I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. I'm gonna apply that on the outer corner. That's a pretty color. I'm gonna pack on the color and then blend it out. I love Colourpop shadows. For such an affordable price, they really apply so nicely. They're pigmented, they blend out well, and they have such an assortment. They literally have every shade you could ever want. I'm gonna also apply that on the inner corner. Now I'm gonna use a bit of this deep purple shade right there. I'm gonna apply that just on my most outer part of my eye, close to my lower lash line, and deepen it up a bit. It's not as dark when I apply it on my lid. I'm also gonna do the same thing for the inner corner. This is gonna create a nice gradient for our halo eye. I'm really liking this palette. The shadows are applying really nicely, and there's some pretty shades in there for fall. All right, now let's use the Supernova shadow in Walk of Fame. This is the lightest color that they came out with, and it is the most beautiful one in my opinion. I love this one. And I'm just gonna apply directly with the wand in the middle of my lid where I didn't put any shadow. Oh, that is so pretty. There's so much product on the wand that you kind of have to be careful, especially if you want to blend it with these other like matte shadows here. So I'm gonna use whatever's left in that one spot on the wand and try and bring the product out a little bit so there's not as harsh of a line. That is so beautiful. It looks even more glittery on my lid. I would definitely mistake that for the Stila Magnificent Metals. That looks so pretty. So now I'm gonna take the brush that I had that brown shadow on, and I'm gonna just dab it on the edges of the Supernova shadow just to help blend it a little bit. You know, back in, layer it a little bit, add some more on my crease. So adding another layer right in the center here really is intensifying it. This is everything I could have dreamed. So the application is beautiful. Let's do the other eye, but so far it's pretty much the same as the Stila ones in my eyes. The wand gives you the same kind of application and it looks insanely glittery. Like I can't tell that it's any less glittery than the Stila ones when it's on my lid, but definitely with the side-by-side swatches it looked a little bit less glittery, more metallic than the Stila ones. I think I want to bring it up above my crease a little bit, spread it out over top of that transition in the middle. So this is just like the Stila one in that you don't want to apply too many layers because then it gets really thick and then it can start to flake off. Now I noticed that about the Stila one as well. So you notice here I did 2 layers and then I noticed it was getting really thick, so I stopped, because definitely if you put too much it'll start to flake. But that's exactly like the Stila ones, and I feel like with this type of product that's just like normal, you know, you just got to be careful. You don't want to pack on too much because it is a thicker liquid. The Supernova shadow is looking so beautiful. So I'm gonna apply mascara and lashes and then we'll get to my final thoughts. All right, you guys, so I've completed the eye look. It looks amazing. I really love the way it applied. So let's recap on the differences. This one is $7 US. This one I think is $23 US. The shades that each brand has come out with are pretty different from each other. They both came out with more like metal type shades like bronze, copper, gold, but I would like to see more shades from both brands because I honestly think that they're pretty limited right now, and I can definitely see these being so beautiful in like a royal blue or like green or pink. And I just feel like this formula could be so cool in really bright, vibrant colors too, like yellow. So I'm waiting for one of the brands to come out with that. Also, another major difference, I would say that the Stila does have like bigger glitter chunks in it. So it might be a little bit thicker in formula and a little bit more sparkly, but the Colourpop ones have like multi-dimensional kind of colors to the glitter. So it reflects differently than the Stila ones. All in all, they are very, very, very similar. The formulas are both fantastic, and the Colourpop one actually has more products in it than the Stila one, so you are getting a little bit more bang for your buck, I will say. The Colourpop one has 0.17 ounces and the Stila one has 0.15 ounces, so there's a little bit more in the Colourpop one. It's cheaper, so it does win in that category. So yes, I definitely approve the Colourpop ones. They are a great dupe to the Stila ones. I love both of the products, and I just can't wait to see more shades from both brands. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you are not yet subscribed. And if you haven't watched these videos down below, then make sure you click on them to watch, and I will see you there. Bye.